Hey everybody, so today I'm going to be opening up a booster box that I recently just got from Alpha Investments. Unfortunately, well, rather, I did get the Rudy kit, which came with 2 booster boxes, what was it, 2 spell books, 2 blisters, and 2 of the release event boxes, but unfortunately, oh, and the promo. So that, I actually really do like the promo itself, but especially because you got the, I didn't even notice this before until someone had pointed it out, but the actual trees are the boxes, you know, piled up together. And this one came in really mint condition, so I'm going to be saving it for the time being. And when PSA's prices go down, then I'll submit this. But unfortunately, I learned that afterwards, and this is not me hating on Rudy at all, because I actually really love his channel. I think the kit was a little overpriced for everything you get in it. I mean, I understand you do get the mats, but you know, it is what it is, and they do feel pretty good. I don't know. I thought there would be a little bit more, but he did outline everything that was in there, so it is what it is. Anywho, unfortunately, one of my boxes came in dinged up, so this is going to be the box that I'm going to be opening today, just to make sure that you know, of course, nothing is wrong in it, and apparently, hold on one second. Ignore my... Nope. Okay. I thought my feet were in the picture. I was about to say I have freaking hobbit feet. So let me open this up, and we'll do it this way. So I had this before on my computer desk, but unfortunately I have a lot of work stuff on there, so I am working off the floorboard instead, or rather the floor. So let's see, get that little tab removed, and hopefully nothing on the inside is damaged. I had made a comment within the actual Metazoo Facebook channel that unfortunately mine got damaged. Of course, you have some people that say, you know, and this happens unfortunately in shipping. It is what it is. But I think it's because maybe it's just me. I didn't realize that even though these are used like recycled, or used from recycled cardboard, I didn't realize how flimsy they really are. I guess because I'm used to more Pokemon booster boxes as opposed to Metazoo. I haven't opened up a whole lot of Metazoo, besides I think I did 2 Nightfalls and a few other small things that my mom had. But for the most part, I haven't you know, grinded through everything. So let's see. I'm hoping, I really want the Snipe. I love derpy looking things, so that is one of my favorite cards that I saw. And then also the Axolotl. I'm struggling here. So let's see what the trick is for these. But and again, it looks like we got a little bit of a nick up there. So Banshee of the Badlands, I like that. Dublin Lake Monster, and I will go slow it first and then eventually speed this up a little bit when I start seeing some duplicates. Primordial Ooze, Unicorn, Armored Scales, that looks awesome. Shattered Ice, Mind Probe, ooh, Germinate, and Cumberland Dragon non-hollow. Okay, so it's 4 from the front. Well, technically, I guess 3, but I will take that. That just looks awesome. Oh, wait a second. There's little leaves in the actual hollow pattern. I didn't know that. And then there's actually, it's like a flower, or is that a bug? No, it's a butterfly. That's awesome. Okay, I love... Pokemon used to do like a lot of, rather the Wizard of the Coast era used to do a lot of like really pretty hollows, and I think now a lot of the hollows are, to be honest, a little lazy. So I really like Metazoo's hollows and the different, you know, extra things in the background they like to put. So it's one of the things that draws me to it. I'm still waiting for, of course, the Kickstarter to fully release, because I'm curious to see how the hollows will look on those Kickstarter serialized promos. I am stuttering like crazy today. All right, so let's do 3 from the front. And I'm almost done completed my Nightfall binder. I ended up just ordering everything else that I didn't have. And so luckily all that stuff will be coming in from TCG Player. And I believe, well, of course, the only thing obviously I would be missing is the old Scratch, but I've given up on trying to own that, to be honest. And even if I did, I probably wouldn't put it into binder. But Skeleton Token, Fog, Lightning Aura, Curse. Like that. Lizard People, Peninsula Python, Stone Protection, John Henry, Skunk Ape, Void Spell, Reverse Mad Gasser of Mattoon. I like that. And Turbocharge. All right. So I am still waiting for Metazoo to release the actual binder, the themed binder, and for Wilderness, so I can go ahead and pick that up. So one of the things that I really like about Metazoo, and I mentioned this in another video, is you can open up, you know, 2-3 booster boxes and have almost the complete set, versus Pokemon. I am struggling today. Versus Pokemon, you're going to be opening up, you know, God knows how many boxes just to, you know, finish out your binder if you want to. And I've never really been a binder collector, to be honest. It wasn't until Metazoo that I actually started getting into binder collection. Alright, so that's Token, Dusk, Cosmic Aura, Cumberland Spaceman, Honey Island Swamp Monster, Peninsula Python, Shovel, EMP, Wildfire, Night Marchers, Scorching, oh, that is a reverse, and Jackalope. Look at that. See, I like stuff like this where it's like creative in the sense that it's so subtle, but it's the actual symbol itself. I like that a lot. I hope we see more of that, to be honest, throughout some of the other sets. And I might end up opening up a spell book while I'm at it after this, depending on how I feel. I'm such a child when it comes to opening up stuff. Like, when I crack open one thing, I like to crack everything open. And that's my problem, is I can't ever keep anything sealed. But I just love it. I find it so much fun to open up cracks. Or open up cracks. Ha! Open up packs. Whew, man. I need caffeine or something. Hornet Token. Overgrown City. Water Aura. Anti-Potion. Potion? Okay. Friendly Snowman. Power Up Purple. Unicorn. Janet and Rosetta Van Horten. Haunting these two sisters, all they want is to skate the night away. Spectrum Shift. Dark Howler, or Ozark Howler, and Chibi Cumberland Dragon. Actually, this card in a holo is awesome. But I'm pretty certain, I mentioned this to my mother a while back, and I saw that like One-Eyed Crow had made a post, and I'm surprised that many people didn't catch on, or if they did, they didn't say anything, how the egg plushes are actually the Cumberland Dragon, especially when they released the chibi for this. You could definitely tell, based on the symbols and everything else, that it is him. So, I don't know. I thought everyone knew that. Unfortunately, I guess a lot of people didn't kind of put those together. But, I think, as I said, like, out of this set, I really want the Snipe. I like the dragons. I'd prefer to complete the set, but there are certain cards that I do care more about. I don't really care too much about like the Green Man, like serialized card. I mean, would it be cool to pull one? Yes, or even the tickets. Obviously, if I ended up pulling a ticket, I'd lose my mind. But the actual serialized card, if it's just Green Man or any of the other ones, I probably wouldn't care too much if I didn't pull one. Beam Up. Okay, Spectrum Shift, Restricting Roots, Green Clawed Monster, and Petrified Wood. Unfortunately, it doesn't really look like... Well, the Holos look really, really good. The contrast between the water and everything else. I wish the quality control was a little bit better, but when you're mass printing a bunch of cards, I mean, it is what it is. It's going to happen. So I do really like that, though. It's really nice looking. Wait, is that... It's also got little trees in the background. It's got leaves and trees, and... So is that a plant or a little butterfly? I can't really tell. Still looks really cool, though. Looks awesome. Oh, I still got these. I am worried about getting to the bottom and seeing if there's any damage to any of the stuff down there. Hopefully, if there is, it's nothing really important. So, did I do that right? I hope so. Okay, and then you got Midnight Sigil for that one. So, Shimo's Token, I like that. National Park, Flame Aura, Anti-Potion Potion, Flare Shot, Purple Power, Ohio Grassman. I like that. John Henry, Spectrum Shift, Restricted Roots, and Joe Magarak? Never heard of that. Sky the Mill burns with crimson red. When his mouth turns hot white like a furnace. Okay. I wonder if that's in a holo too. All right. Let me just do it this way. Since apparently I can't pull them correctly. And I can't even rip it open correctly either. All right. Just do it this way. Make it easier. So, ooh, that one's got a good little nick right there. Explosion. Lizard People. Primordial Ooze. Shock Burn. There's Shock, yep, Shock Burn. John Henry. Spectral Shift. Heat Wave. Snolligoster. And Golden Bear. Cool. This card in a holo looks really good too. I'm hoping I pull this one soon. It is a weird little creature though, a boat alligator type thing. I don't know, just my opinion. But let's see, put this over here. Can I do it? Oh, I can. Yeah. All right. So Explosion, Light Ward, that's new. Radioactive Hornets, Spear Finger, Armored Scales, Spirit Veil, Heat Wave, ooh, Starlight Bloom. Look at that. They just go all out with the holos. Like, I like how you can tilt it like this, and it's like, okay, there's the picture, and then it's just like, pfft. That is awesome. All right. And let's see what else we got. Camouflage Potion. Oh, it's a little chameleon. Lightning Strike twice. Mad Gasser. Phantom Jogger of Canyon Hill. Aura Borealis. Spirit Veil. Constricting Roots. And Peninsula Python. Yeah, Woolly Mammoth is the last rare. Peninsula Python. I saw like a video recently of, I don't remember where it was, but it was literally of a python found in the jungle that was, I mean, absolutely ginormous. I mean, I know they can grow like to ridiculous lengths in the wild, but man, this one makes me never want to go to the jungle at all. I mean, I'm not an outdoors person anyway, but you know, it is what it is. Spirit Veil, Mind Probe, and another Joe. I saw some people were having the Magic Cast boxes being shipped out already. Unfortunately, mine is not, so I've still got to wait a little bit for that. Explosive Rabbit, Idaho Potatoes, Radioactive Hornets, White Screamer, Joe, Spirit Veil, Heat Wave, Fountain of Youth. This card in a holo is nuts from what I saw online. I mean, I haven't pulled it yet, but from what I've seen people post, it looks great. But that looks good too. All right. All right, so Billwack Monster. That looks cool, actually. If you play Monster Hunter, if anybody does, it looks like the hunting horn. Honey Island Swamp Monster. Rubberoo. This guy's adorable. White Screamer. Boulder. Skunk Ape. Power Cell. Hateful Demise. And Rocky. Look at that. Dang. Alright, cool. Let's see, how's the card quality? Some of these are... Seems like there's a... Oh, seems like there's a common thing where the corners are kind of nicked up a little bit, but that happens. You can't always expect everything to be perfectly cut. That's why when you're grading stuff, that's why you have 10s in the first place, and 10s go for more. So, let's see... So, Explosion, Honey Island, Rubberoo, Spring Heeled Jack, EMP, Spectrum Shift, Phantom Car, that's a new one too, and Phantom Jogger, Starlight Sigil. Let's see. Sorry if I sound like a little out of it, or I'm bumbling or stuttering. It's been a long, long day, and not having any caffeine, or, you know, I've been up since 5 o'clock this morning, so I'm struggling. I've been in meetings left and right with work, so I'm kind of at a point where it's like I want to open up cards, and I want to be able to record it and hopefully pull something good, but I also want to go to sleep so bad. And but I love stuff like this, so I'm one of those people that I'll think about things over and over again because I have OCD. So like I'll sit there and I'll be like, but what if it contains this? What if this? What if that? And so I kind of have to open it up. So I didn't want to wait. I do have quite a bit of product, so I just kind of wanted to open up a few things. Oh Lord. I feel like this is me on every single holo I pull, where I'm like, oh my gosh, I just like the way that Metazoo does all their holos. I think they do such a great job with picking out, you know, the contrast, or not only the contrast and the art and everything else. Who is this done by? Chris. Not only the art that everything is done. Oh, words. Not only the art, but just the holo patterns and how intricate they can be, and the hidden little things inside of them. Like, of course, this one, you know, Wilderness has the leaves, it has the trees and everything else. And then, of course, you had Nightfall that had little tiny ghosts and the skulls and everything. I just love stuff like that. It adds an extra layer to where, like, even if people who don't know anything about Metazoo, if they started looking at the holos, they'd be like, oh my gosh, that's cool. Like, I'm curious. Please tell me none of these are damaged. Looks like the packs are just... bent in. It doesn't really look like there's any damage, so I guess we'll find out. This one was at the very bottom. Please don't be a green man if it's at the bottom. Let's see, anything damaged? No, nothing. Well, nope. Looks like we're good. This guy, I hope there's a holo of this. I haven't looked at the actual list, but Beaver Shark, I love the way this guy looks. It's so cute. Such a weird little thing, too. That's new. Gladstone Burial... No, Bury. I can't read, man. Sometimes I swear I'm dyslexic. Whitey. That's a cool one. I hope that's in a holo. Pope Lick Monster. Starlight Bloom. I think... Did I pull one of these? I think I did already. I don't remember. If not, either way, beautiful card. So, I love darker themed things, so I do want to get Awful. I've heard that the card itself is not very good, but the design of it is awesome. So, well, these are just the tokens, yeah, so it doesn't matter with those. But yeah, I want to get Awful and some other things. I'm waiting for the Magic Cast to come in. At first, you know, of course, they did the April Fool saying that it would be... Yes, I do like this guy. Black Dog. This is so cool looking. At first I was going to open them up, or I wasn't going to open them up, rather, because of the fact that people were saying they were possibly the original art. I don't know. I go back and forth. As I said, I like cracking stuff more than keeping it sealed because it's more fun for me, and I like looking at the cards themselves. And so when I get bored, a lot of times I'll go through like my possible PSA submission, you know, collection, and I just like looking at all the art and seeing everything. But anyway, at first I was debating on not opening anything up, although now I've seen a few of the cards. I'm kind of back and forth. I don't know, because it isn't April Fool's, and what the cards are, I don't know how long or how far the value will go sealed. It probably, I mean, anything for the most part, almost anything, you know, accrues value over time as long as you keep it sealed. But to be honest, the way that the cards are and the way they look, I mean, I might keep one sealed, but I'd rather have the cards. I like the whole... I have a good sense of humor. I like the whole Metapoo thing. I like what they've done with the actual cards themselves and the, you know, how they look. I think it's a cool little subset. Ready the Defender. Shelby Swamp. Chibi Jackalope. Haven't seen that one yet. Save the Holy. Night Marchers. Joe again, and another Cumberland Dragon. I just need to get a holo Cumberland Dragon. I do really like the promos. I kind of wish I had ordered the Fireball, Channel Fireball promo with the Cumberland Dragon. I did not. So I guess what I'll just end up doing is, if the prices come down a little bit on the aftermarket, I'll probably just order one and buy it that way. But it is what it is. So... Alien, Dublin, Python, Swamp Monster, Joe again, Skunk Ape, Power Cell, Janet, and Rosetta. I haven't pulled that one yet, and Old Man Winter. I haven't seen the holo for that. Of course, I saw the Old Man Winter on the actual binder, so I assumed, obviously, that was the art that was going to be in the set, but I haven't seen the actual holo itself yet, so hopefully that looks good. Curse. Potatoes. Pearl of Desire, that's new. Alright. Spearfinger. Chibi Jackalope. Shattered Ice. Mind People. And another one of these. Okay. That is perfectly fine. Most people don't like reverse holos. I do. I think the reverse holos when it comes to Metazoo are pretty much just as cool for the most part. One, obviously you're going to need them for the set. Two, I just like the way that they do it. Pokemon does it where it's like the full holo card, and it just looks bland and boring to me. but having the actual individual characters or something different within the actual photo, I think it just looks a lot better. So I think Pokemon did the same thing when it came to some of the different sets. I believe like Crystal Guardians and some of the other stuff. And what is it? Is it? I don't know. I'm blanking. Oh, fur-bearing trout. See, that's exactly what I mean. It's like, okay, there's the art right there, but then as you turn it, it's just like, boom. I like stuff like that. I think it looks really good. So, not too shabby, not too shabby. Is that a print line? I don't know. Oh, well. It'll be a binder card anyway. It's not that I'm going to be grading. Not to say it's not worth it for those who love the card. It's just not my cup of tea. So, I would prefer to grade. I'm really picky with the stuff that I grade. Unless it's like an error that I know is going to get a lower grade, like some of my Mothman that I own, that I presume like would probably get like 7, 8 because of what the errors are. I mean, it is what it is. But otherwise, if I don't think a card will grade, you know, a 9 or a 10, then I won't grade it at all. I don't see the point. Unless it's, ooh, little Beaver Shark. Unless it's vintage, and also, well, I would say Wizards of the Coast or just older stuff in general, then, you know, I can see, like, I still understand, like, stuff like that. Like, even if like, a Wizards of the Coast would get, like, a 7 or something, or an 8, like, definitely an 8, but even if it got, like, a 7, like, I would still send it, just because, I mean, I like that stuff. I mean, I would prefer, like, as good as condition as possible, but when it comes to vintage stuff, there's only but so much you can do. So, because, of course, it is old, especially Witches of the Coast. It's stuff that I grew up with, and I'm 28, so, I mean, I was a youngin' back then. I do eventually want to get the, oh, that's what I mean, like, the subtle, it's like little, like, you have the holo, which is right here, versus the reverse. It's just so subtle, but it's still just nice. I still want to get the movie promos that were from Pokemon. Obviously, those are old, and there's a ton of them. But I have a really good memory of one of my older cousins. He used to work at a movie theater when I was a kid, and brought me all the promos. And I have no idea. I thought they were just awesome, and I thought I was the king of the world when I had them, even though, of course, everybody has them, or had them at the time. And I just really like them, so they're really nostalgic for me, and eventually I'd like to get some PSA 10 copies. So, sometimes you can catch them for good deals. That is cool. 6 cents. Get a little Chessie. Great Earthquake, and Lizard People reverse. Okie dokie. That looks good, too. I'm hoping that there are some errors out there here and there. One of the things that, like, Nightfall had some of them, and I believe the Halloween promo is the 2nd edition, because I have 2 of them. No, I have 1 of them. Did have some upside down holos. So, hopefully, I could find a couple of those and add them more to my error collection. Hopefully this time I can pull them myself and not have to buy them, because I realized the other day, another one of these, I'm spending way too much money on error cards or single cards, because OCD is a thing, and when you see something you really like, you kind of just want to pull the trigger. I have a mentality, and this is probably not always the best one, but I mean, for some case, well, rather one that I've learned now, is I used to crack things open left and right, and now, in my mind, I was like some of these Mothman errors, because I started collecting those, and I have 3 of them. You know, would you rather just buy the card that you really like, or do you really want to take the chance and keep opening up stuff just to pull it? Like, I've learned that lesson, like, with Champion's Path for Pokemon, where I've opened up a ridiculous... Ooh, that's new. Where I've opened up a ridiculous amount of product, and, you know, didn't pull any of the chase cards or anything like that. But then I've also had instances where I've opened up very small amounts of product and I pulled the chase card. So, you know, it's all down to luck and what you end up, you know, pulling or, you know, buying at the end of the day. So we're down to the last few packs. I might open up a spell book as well for giggles. Let's see. I'm hoping I can, as I said, I'm hoping before I can pick up a Wilderness Binder soon. Bildad. That's new. Frost Elemental. Mad Gasser. Phantom Jogger. Cumberland Dragon. Wildfire. Popelic, and Woolly Mammoth Reverse. Awesome. I pulled more, I think I pulled more reverses than full holos. I don't know. That's what happens when things are like more randomized, like Metazoo. Pokemon, of course, like, you're kind of limited as to the amount of cards you can pull, or you're guaranteed, at least Japanese stuff you are. English stuff can vary too. But, Metazoo, you could have some boxes that you can literally pull. Everything could be a holo, or everything could be a reverse holo, or, you know, vary in between. It is what it is. But I've been lucky enough that most of my stuff that I've opened has been kind of in the middle. But I mean, for this stuff, like, because I don't have these, like the Explosive Rabbit, I'm fine with pulling it. Doesn't matter to me. Now, it'd be one thing if I'm cracking open boxes left and right. I think I actually saw someone posted something up where they opened up an entire booster box and only pulled one holo out of it. And I probably would have been a little pissed, to be honest, but it is what it is. All right, Bloodstained, Idaho. Title Pull, that's a new one. It's got a little alligator in the back. No, that's Chessie. Yeah, a little Chessie in the background. Beam Up, Spectrum Shift, Power Cell, and Pearl of Desire. That's cool. So what is that in the background? So is that Mothman, Cumberland. I don't know who those eyes belong to, but it looks awesome, so that's all that matters. I still need to find a place near Richmond that will do organized play for Metazoo so I can actually practice and learn and go from there, but we'll see what happens. With my work schedule possibly picking up even more, I'm curious to see. Good Lord, pulled 4 of these now, I think. I might have less time anyway on off time, which I'm fine with, because I am all about career advances, or the potential of them. So I have an ideology that I do not want to work forever, and I would like to make as much as possible, to invest as much as possible, and hopefully retire early, or retire comfortably, I should say. Explosion, Lightning, Primordial, Grassman, John Henry, Spectrum Shift, Phantom Car. This one I really like. I don't know if this comes in a full holo or not, but the reverse I like a lot. Just the subtlety of the right there in the middle of the bulb. That's awesome. Plus the art just looks nuts. I like watercolor and hand-drawn stuff, so Metazoo is kind of up my alley. Alright. I am going to buy probably another Wilderness box at some point and a Mint Nightfall box at some point to keep sealed. I'm just waiting on prices to kind of steady out on both. I know Wilderness isn't too expensive. This is the card. If this comes in a holo, I really want it. Pink Mess of Goose Creek Lagoon. I like that little guy a lot. But if the prices come down a little bit more, I know the Wilderness at one point, I was seeing them for like 95 shipped, but they've kind of bounced back ever since the whole Green Man pull, and then also the tickets. So we'll see what happens. But Let's see, Power Purple, Shovel, Entity. I really do like this card. It looks cool. Ooh. Yeah. That looks cool. I'm a sucker for blue and pink. That looks great. Megalodon Tooth. Alright, so hopefully I can pull at least two more holos out of this. I'd be happy with. Alright, Bloodstained, Idaho Potatoes, Rubberoo, Spooky Light, Chibi, Whitey, Hoodag. Ooh, that's a new one. Did I pull that in the... I think I pulled that in a normal rare, I think. Or a normal... What is it, a common, uncommon? I don't remember. But I don't have that yet, so fine with that. Alright. I've got a big old stack going on right here. Let's see what my current battery percentage is. It's not going to tell me because I'm recording, so it is what it is. But come on, focus, please. There we go. Beaver Shark. Oh, that's new. Frost Shot. Stone of Prediction. Chibi Jackalope. Whitey. Phantom Car. And Atmosphere Jellyfish. Now I just need the holo for this. This holo, I mean, I haven't seen it like without the Wilderness Stamp promo. I mean, presume obviously it's the same thing, but man, this card just looks awesome. Who's this done by? Poncho, of course. Most of my cards that I really, really like are done by Poncho, so I have a good little binder that I'll be taking with me to the Collecticon to get a few things signed. I still think besides the Wendigo, what is it called? Flood the Earth is probably my other favorite art. I can't remember. I'm blanking if Poncho did it or not, but it looks great. Ozark Howler and Chibi Jackalope. Rose Robinson. Okay, cool. So that is my booster box that I've gotten. Unfortunately, it looks like I pulled way more reverse holos than holos, but, you know, if you're trying to fill out the actual binder, one way or another, you're going to have to get them, whether you buy them or pull them yourself. So it is what it is. But, actually, you know what? Let me go ahead and, yeah, I'm going to open up a spell book as well. And maybe a blister, I don't know. But let's do the spell book first, and then go from there. I do want to see the promo that's inside. Alright, and okie dokie. I don't want to rip this, but I have a feeling I'm going to either way. And I don't really care about this for the time being. So there is the promo. There we go. Just looks, I don't know what that is or who that is. It's like Father Time or something. But still looks good. Let's see the quality. Yeah. This one looks great. One tiny little thing up there, but I can't really tell too much with Metazoo because of the fact that the way that their card stock is, you could have, like, metaphorically speaking, you could have a tiny bit of whitening around the edges, and that's just the normal card stock. And it's just how it is. So I'm still getting used to it. I'm still waiting for my PSA 10 Wendigo to come in, and then I kind of want to inspect the card, not only because, you know, obviously I really like the card, but also because I want to learn myself on what PSA grades or what takes off for, or, you know, what they do for stuff like that. So 6 cents, Ozark Howler, and another reverse. Oh, that's new. Iowa Dragon. Yeah, I want the holo of that. And Infectious Token. Okay. But the Iowa dragon, pretty much all the dragons, to be honest, look great. I don't think there's a single bad one that I've seen personally. But although most of the art is pretty A+, I would say, for Metazoo. Did I skip a card? Oh yeah, okay. Entity, Sixth Sense, Night Marchers, and ooh, I mean, I'll take the reverse holo of him. Man, I love this little guy. The Snipe and this one are probably my two favorite from the set. I just think it looks so freaking cute. Who's this done by? Jet Yates. Well, if I can get a... I mean, if I look back over this and it's mint, I don't know if it is because at the bottom, but if there is a holo version, or maybe if there's not. If they're there at the convention, I'll probably take one of those cards with me to get signed. I've seen quite a few people, they'll get some of the cards signed and the artist will do like little sketches on them, and I just think it just looks so cool. So I'd like to have a binder and or a PSA graded set of, you know, autograph cards. I have like one of these binders that you have, or you can use for, oh, I haven't pulled that yet. I have one of the binders where you can use like, what are they called? Oh my gosh. Top loaders. And so I've got all my cards that I'm going to be having signed up in the binder, so I can just take the binder with me and pull them out as I go. So. All right. Got a big old stack of cards of wrappers over here. Frost Shot, Power Purple, or Purple Power, and Gold Haired Girl. Haven't pulled that one yet. That's pretty. Oh, it's got a dragon right there too. Or no, that's the shoot, I'm blanking on his name. Oh gosh darn it, that's gonna bug me. I know the picture. I have the picture in my head. I'm just blanking on it. Explosive Rabbit, Potatoes, Snake, another Chibi. Terrify, that's new. Reveal a beastie from your chapter with 3 or more higher cost. You may place it, whatever. And Golden Bear. Okay. Haven't pulled that one either. At least I'm not pulling a bunch of duplicates. At least for the most part, they're all new, I guess, for me. But now I just need to pull the cards I want. Please. Otherwise, I'll just buy the copies. I think I'm going to make it a rule of mine now where I only open up, you know, as I said, like what product I bought initially. And then after that, anything I... Oh, we got another one of these. Anything I do buy from there on out would stay sealed. Or I would just buy the individual cards to fill out the binder. It seems the most cost-effective way to do it. So instead of continuing to buy product, because I know, as I said, like Champion's Path, and also Vivid Voltage, like I've spent so much money. Granted, Vivid Voltage for Pokemon, that is, I did pull like 2 of the Rainbow Chews. Oh, that's new too. Black Dog Reverse. Okay. So I mean, I guess it kind of helped, but sometimes you just got to draw the line and just quit while you're ahead. Well, I guess technically speaking, either way, like you're buying cardboard, so you're digging yourself a hole, but you get what I mean. EMP, Weeping Black Angel, Ozark Howler, another Atmosphere Jelly. I don't think I pulled that one even in a common, or no, that's rare. I don't remember it. Alien Intelligence, Lizard People, River Mermaid, Tidal Pool, Armored Scales, Weeping, Mini Probe, and Chibi Bigfoot. I believe this comes in a holo too, but again, glad to have things that I have not pulled yet. And last pack for this. Curse, Idaho Potatoes, Parlor Desire, Spring Jack. Alright, Winter's Wrath. I don't think, maybe I have pulled that. And another Lizard People reverse. I am getting so unlucky with the normal holos. My lord. It's so unsatisfying too, because it makes me want to sit here and just keep opening up product just to get like more and more holos. Because I oh my gosh. Because as I said, like I feel so unsatisfied. It'd be one thing if you buy it or if you get like so many big hits in a row and you're just like, all right, maybe I should stop due to the fact that like my luck is there. Like it's done. But I'm kind of here right now, like, man, I just want to keep opening. So, but unfortunately, I don't think I have enough battery on my phone right now. So, we'll see. Anywho, I am struggling right now. I'm going to just deal with this later. All right. And I'm going to move this stuff over here. And we'll get to that in a little bit. I still need to find or see if anybody buys bulk for Metazoo. I haven't seen anybody yet. So, I mean, I do want to keep it. The thing is, like, I want to keep enough to where on the off chance they do open up organization or organized play around here, like, I have enough cards to make different decks and stuff. Because I play a lot of Hearthstone to begin with. And obviously, like, Hearthstone you can play online. You can, you know, do everything from there. But it's different when you're actually playing in person. And that's, I used to play that when, you know, around the kids, around kids in the neighborhood, when I was little, and I used to love it. And I haven't done any of that in a long, long time. So, I was also told, rather, I heard in a little video, and look at that. It's gonna focus. There we go. That's great looking. I have also heard that if you save your coins, you can trade them in at events. I don't know how true that is. So I'm going to stockpile mine, and I believe my mom is going to do the same with hers. And when we go to an event, if they do offer that, where you can trade them in to get packs or something, some type of goodie, I'll probably do it that way. I just hit 10% battery. Oh no. All right, Peninsula Python, Unicorn, Aura, Winter's Wrath, Terrify, another reverse Snollyguster. Oh my gosh. Like, it's getting to the point where I'm like, come on. Just let me pull some holos. What is going on? It's funny. I literally made that comment at the beginning saying, you know, someone had opened up a booster box and didn't pull a ton of stuff, and now I'm over here doing the same exact thing. So, all right. I don't feel... All right, release event box it is. Oh, my lord. My sanity is wavering. All right, let's see. And I have not seen anything on these, so I don't know what can even be pulled inside. Oh. So just your normal theme deck. Who's this? Folk Monster. So I guess there's like multiple versions of like a Sasquatch, I guess, depending on the area. That does look good though. I'll probably keep it sealed like this though. And come on. Give me something. This will be the last product I open up for this video, and I'll just suck it up for the rest of the night. But then I also have like a bunch of other stuff to open too, so at some point, which another booster box, another blister, another spell book, and then another released event. So, oh, that's a new one. River Mermaid reverse. Okay, I will take that. So that is, at least it's new. Two more. Need to move those off my Rudy. I did cancel my Patreon with Rudy, and I guess, I mean, obviously, if you're... One, I wasn't really enthusiastic about the way that everything was shipped, I guess because of the damage, but I mean, I guess that can happen. Luckily, this came in like really, really mint, so we'll see what happens with that. But also, I think for the Patreon, if you're someone who buys a lot of products, I think what he does is a good way to have, and you can, like, you know, if you bought like, I don't know, 4 of these kits and you sold the promos, you could dollar cost average down. But if you're someone like me where you're only buying like, if you're only buying like 1 kit, or you were buying, you know, the things individually, to be honest, I would have gotten away a lot cheaper buying, you know, from a smaller store as opposed to him. Not hating on him at all, because I like this, and I really like the other 2nd edition mat that came, and just the design and everything else, and plus I love the channel. I just don't think it's worth it to me, and but to each their own. Camouflage Potion. All right. And end this off, please, please, please. Oh, Lord. Oh, my God. Attack of the Reverse Holos. I feel so unsatisfied, but it is what it is. It is what it is. So, at least it's something, again, something that I haven't pulled before. But, yeah. Anywho. Thanks for watching. Sorry for my stumbling here and there. I was just trying to wake up for the most part. But, yeah. Have a nice night.